What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince of YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka that 21-year-old kid with the light squeaky voice that you all know and love, or I should say know and hate, because a lot of people hate my voice. I get a lot of people telling me, yo, you need to put some goddamn bass in your goddamn voice. Like, who's this talking? Is that a girl? Is that a female? Is PS Compulsion a freaking bitch? Yo, I get those comments like all the time. That shit's hilarious to me. I love it. Just keep it coming because, as you guys know, I'm a jokester. Like, I love to joke. So if you cutting on me, more than likely I'm gonna cut on myself too, because basically it's just nothing you could say that could really upset me. Like, I'm just being totally honest with you guys. But anyways, that's besides the point. What am I talking about? I'm getting off topic already. But anyways, welcome to another edition to Storytime with Nate. I didn't make a Storytime with Nate in like about, I think, a good minute. I'm gonna just say that because I don't even remember. The last story I talked about was, I think I almost got caught smoking weed by the cops in the park. Man, if you guys didn't see that story or listen to that story, you guys could check it. I'm gonna put the link in the description for you guys so you guys could check it out. But this story that I got to tell you guys about is last Halloween, about the fun ass time I had last Halloween with me and two other of my best friends, right? Alright. So taking you guys back exactly a year ago, right? Alright. Me, my best friend, I'm gonna call him Romeo, and my other best friend, I'm gonna call him T in this video. I hope he watching this shit, T. So, taking you guys back to last year, I worked at, well, I'm gonna just tell you guys where I work, I might as well, right? I worked at Macy's and I worked at McDonald's, the overnight shift at McDonald's. I currently still work at Macy's, but I don't work at McDonald's anymore. I quit that shit, bro. If anybody here wants to even think about, yo, if you want to work at McDonald's, or if you even like consider working at McDonald's, don't do it, because you're gonna, that shit is too much work, bro. But I worked at McDonald's, I worked at Macy's, and I was in school too. And I think I had a girlfriend around the time, so I don't know how the hell like I managed all that shit out. So that shit was like tough. But I wanted to, you know, have a good time. I wanted to go out, and I wasn't really getting the chance because I had like a lot of things to do. That's why last year my video uploading, I used to upload videos very, very slow. So my rate of video uploads was like slow as hell, bruh. Slow as hell. So I will upload like every 3-5 days, maybe. I don't know, sometimes just once a week. I had like a lot of shit going on, so I'm here trying to find time for myself, trying to find time to, you know, have some fun. So my friend was like, yo, what are we doing for Halloween? My friend Romeo. I'm like, I don't know. He was like, oh, I want to get into some trouble. I want to throw some eggs, you know, do some crazy shit, because, you know, it's Halloween. But one thing about Halloween in Brooklyn is that after a certain time, it is not safe to go outside, and you do not want to get caught lacking outside because you will get stabbed. I'm just saying. But he wanted to do some crazy shit, so I'm like, alright. So then my other best friend T, he was like, yo, what are we doing for Halloween? I'm like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. So I'm here trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? I was like, alright, my friend Romeo has the whip, so he could come over, pick us up or whatever, and then we go probably hit up like a party or some shit, and then save the egging for like later or whatever. He was like, yeah, it sounded like a good idea or whatever, because my friend Amber, she was having a party, so I wanted to hit up her party or whatever, because I haven't seen her in forever. So I'm like, alright, we gonna hit up the party, and then after we do whatever we had to do. So now it's Halloween night, right? October 31st, I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the night because the day before I worked at Macy's, and then I went to McDonald's after. So, you know, I was tired as hell, bro. And for overnight, I worked 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I came home, and then I was talking to my girlfriend, because normally she will call me right after I work in the morning, right before she gets ready to go to work. So I will talk to her until like 9 o'clock, and then I'll knock out. And then I woke up at like 7 o'clock to like 2 missed calls from her, like a whole bunch of text messages like, babe, where you at, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I was talking to her while I was waiting for my friends to pull up. So my friend Romeo pulled up in the whip and picked me up. I got my mask and everything. I got a change of clothes just in case, because, you know, I had to go to the party looking fresh. I mean, I couldn't go looking like a bum-ass nigga. So after he picked me up, I had my change of clothes, my mask, everything. We went to get tea. So after we got tea, we went to the party, and we was just chilling there for a little bit. You know, Me personally, I just wanted the free food. I can't even lie. I mean, it's free food, and anywhere free food is, you know I'ma be there. Like, come on. So we got there. I'm eating. We waited for the food, and I got my food, and we eating and everything like that. And in the hallway, people are just smoking, drinking, and we're just talking, conversating. And then inside, it was a tattoo party, so inside they was doing tattoos and they was dancing or doing whatever they was doing. So we're here chilling and eating, and I was just eating, so I don't know about them. And everybody else was just doing hood nigga shit, whatever they was doing, cause it was a party in the hood, so you know how that shit go. So after the party, it's like we was trying to figure out, all right, what are we gonna do now? Because it's a Halloween night and not much people are outside. They know better than to be outside on Halloween night in Brooklyn, New York. So where are we gonna find people to egg? Do we even have eggs to begin with? Then my friend Romeo was like, yeah, I brought a carton. I was like, what are we gonna do with one carton of eggs? Like, what are we really gonna do with that shit? It's 12 eggs, so now we gotta split it. So he was like, all right, we just gonna drive around, we gonna drive slow, and whenever you see somebody, you just pop them with the egg. I was like, all right, homie, whatever. So we separated, we divided the eggs by the three of us, and my friend got 3 eggs in the back seat. I got, I think, 3 eggs. Yeah, I think we all got 3 basically. And we was just driving around, cruising around, and it was raining too, so that's like a bigger reason for people not to be outside. So we cruising, we having a good time, and here's where the fun begins. We saw somebody walking, and my friend was like, go ahead, launch your egg. I'm gonna slow down a little bit, and then you gonna launch it, and then I'm gonna speed off. I'm like, all right. So my son rolled down the window in the back seat, right? My friend in the back, T was in the back, I'm riding shotgun, and Romeo was driving. So my son rolled down the window and then threw the egg at somebody. All he heard was like, oh shit, and like he caught him on his leg, and like the dude sped. Oh, yo, that dude was gone. He zoomed it. He was not with the shits. So we here just cruising around the neighborhood, like throwing eggs out the window. I threw a couple eggs too, and we was not catching nobody, because by the time we rolled down the window, literally as soon as we rolled down the window, niggas started running. Yo, I'm telling you, as soon as that window went down, niggas was gone. They was not playing. They was gone as soon as the window rolled down, bruh. They was not playing no games. Niggas in Brooklyn, they already know what's up. As soon as a window rolled down on Halloween night, you better run, bruh, because you either getting shot, egged, kidnapped, you might even get raped. You never know. So that happened, and we was just missing. We was just trying our hardest to hit somebody, but they was not with the shits. We was not hitting nobody. So I'm like, oh my goodness, we only have about 4 or 5 eggs left, and we're trying to figure out where can we go that will have people that we could actually egg, and we could actually hit. So I'm like, man, I'm just chatting. I'm like, yo, I really hate my job. And then my friend Romeo was like, that's it, your job. I was like, we gonna egg people at my job, really? And then he was like, yeah, why not? I'm like, all right, whatever. So we drove all the way to my side, pulled up to the McDonald's, and the way the McDonald's is set up, it's like there's like a dead end block right by the drive-thru. So once you come through like the other side of the drive-thru behind the McDonald's, on that side it's like a dead end, right? So you can't really do anything like on that side. So the other side of the McDonald's is like the highway, because it was like a McDonald's on the highway that I worked on, and the other side is where you could come through for the drive-thru too. So we was like, all right, we gonna get out the car and we gonna go in there and just start egging niggas. I'm like, yo, that shit sound mad dangerous. I'm like, yo, you getting reckless, bro. Like, calm that shit down. What are you talking about? Go inside and just start egging niggas. Like, you savage. Like, that's some savage shit. So I got a better idea. Let's just go by the drive-thru, and when a car pulls up, they have to open down their window to get the food. So we gonna sneak up behind the car and then throw the egg in the car. I'm like, damn, bro, you savage as hell. And then he was like, hell yeah, nigga. So I'm like, all right, let's see how that shit turns out. So a car pulled up to the drive-thru, and after they placed their order, they came up to the window, and a guy rolled down his window. So after the guy pulled down his window, my son Romeo got an egg in his hand, put his mask on. He went, mind you, we're like by the dead end side of the McDonald's, like in the back of the McDonald's itself. So we creeped behind the car, and this dude threw the egg in the window, and like it hit the wheel, and then it splattered like everywhere. It's like an explosion. Yo, it just went boom. I'm like, oh shit. All you heard was, yo, what the fuck? Yo, the guy was so pissed off when he got, yo, that's all I heard. I was like, oh nah, this dude just wilded out. So we did that like about 2 more cars, and then I'm here just hearing people scream, and then I'm like, we got 2 more eggs left. Let's make the best out of it, right? So we went around the corner to go in the McDonald's itself and try to throw egg like over the counter or whatever, just toss it in the back. So my friend T was gonna do that. So me, I'm the pussy one. I'm not doing that shit. I'm like, come on, I'm too good looking to go to prison, like if anybody catches me. And on top of that, I already worked there, so if I walk in there, somebody gonna be like, yo, that short nigga, that's Nate, come on. I'm gonna be like, nah son, that's not me, boy, what are you talking about? I'm gonna have to deny the shit out of that. That's an easy, I'm gonna get caught, I'm gonna get fired, basically, just period. I'm just leave it at that. So T's already in there, but then a big ass group of niggas with mask on came running down the block. They was like, yo, don't do nothing dumb right now because the cops is coming, bro. The cops is coming. I see y'all with y'all mask on too. I know y'all up to no good. You know, we in the hood and shit, my nigga. We gotta look out for each other. You know, the cops coming. I'm like, alright, good looks, homie. When it comes to the cops, black people are united black people are united as hell, bruh. They are united. We stand up against the cops. Like, that's all we do. Black Lives Matter and all that bullshit. But I'm here like, damn, my son Teen, they're about to throw the egg. So we got somebody to like signal him and tell him, come on, come out, just don't do that because we not trying to go to prison. And like I said, I'm too cute to go to prison. I'm not trying to be nobody's bitch. So now here comes the worst part of the night, right? We have 2 eggs left. Romeo's eager to throw the eggs. You know, he's the hyper one out of the group. And he's like, yo, we gotta get rid of these eggs. I want to throw this shit at somebody. You know what? Since y'all not gonna do shit or whatever, I'ma just run up and I'ma just pop somebody else at the drive-thru when he rolled out his window. I'm like, alright, whatever, do you? Because this night is basically a blow. We barely have any eggs. Barely anybody's outside. So we miss like most of the people I threw eggs at. So I'm like, I just got all demotivated. I'm like, alright, whatever. You do you. So another car pulled up at the drive-thru. Mind you, we're there for like about 2 hours now. So another car finally pulled up to the drive-thru. I'm like, alright, go ahead, do your thing. So the car pulled up to the drive-thru, right? And this is what happened. My son Romeo put on his mask, sneaked up, right, behind the McDonald's, and all you heard was stop right there. I'm like, pause, what the hell? And right in front of Romeo was a big ass cop van right there, bro. That shit was just right there. I was like, oh shit. They cut off the drive-thru entrance. Literally, they cut off both sides of the drive-thru entrance except for the side that we was on. I'm like, oh shit, we out. So my son dropped the egg. We turned around and we booked it. We was gone. We was running. So mind you, we're on like the dead end block, and the car is parked like all the way like on the edge of the dead end block. So we started running. And I think the cops saw me, I think the cops saw all 3 of us. So we here running, and Romeo made a left, and he wanted to cut through the houses. So he made a left, and when he made the left, he tripped and fell, bro. All you heard was bow. I turned around, man down. I was gone. I kept on running straight. I was gone. So I ran behind the car because he had a big ass Lincoln Navigator. So I hid behind the car, and right behind me was like grass, like a big ass grass field. So I'm here standing right there. I'm just like, oh my god, I hope they didn't get caught. And then my friend T met up with Romeo like around the block, and then he was like, yo Nate, where you at? And then we came running back towards the car. I was like, yo, I'm by the car. Come on, we out. So we all hopped in the car, and then we tossed the egg because we had like 1 more egg remaining. So we tossed the egg in the bushes, and all of a sudden, here comes the cop car. Like, it was a cop car this time, coming down the block our direction. It's a one-way street too. You can't come down. Like, you can't just drive down the street like that. Who the cops think they are? Let me stop. So they coming down the block our direction. I'm like, shit, we gonna get caught. Take your headlights off. Just make sure, just act cool. So the windows is tight tinted, but you can still see through it. So I'm just sitting there in the front seat with my friend, and I'm here texting my girlfriend or whatever. I'm here pretending. I'm here like la 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 la. I'm here chilling, and the cop car is like driving past us mad slow. And my friend, it was only 2 of us. So me, my friend was in the back seat, and I was in the front shotgun as usual. And he was just sitting there. And my other friend Romeo, he was in the driver's seat, but he ducked down and he went underneath the seat. So they saw 2 of us, but they didn't see a third one, meaning it's probably not us. They probably would have never suspected it to be us. So they drove right past us, and then we took our mask and everything like that. We hid it behind the seat like while they was coming too. So while that happened, as soon as they drove past us and they turned the corner on the block or whatever, because it was like a dead end block, but there's like two more blocks before the dead end, if you know what I mean. It's like once you got to the end of the block, you can make like a right. So it's like one more block before the dead end block. So we parked like on that one. So they made a left and they went the other direction, like to circle around the block. So we started that shit up and we was going. We started the van up, we was out, son. But damn, this video is like 16 minutes long now. I gotta end this shit right now. So that's basically what happened last Halloween. Now my friend is asking me, my same friend Roman, he's like, yo, what are we doing this Halloween, son? We gotta turn up just like last year. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to go to prison again, but I don't know, but we'll see how that shit go. You know how that shit go. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this story. Comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think of this story. This is the Prince of YouTube signing out. This video is way too long, bruh.